Hi, I'm Matt from HockeyReviews.ca, and this is the Warrior Alpha DX compared to the DX Pro gloves. So these gloves are kind of similar, but this is going to be an overview just to give you an idea of what to expect between the DX and DX Pro and maybe help you make a decision on which one you'd rather purchase. The DX is $229 Canadian, the DX Pro is $179 Canadian, so there is a price difference there. So the liner materials are the same. Obviously the graphics are the same, but different materials. That's kind of the biggest difference on these gloves in my opinion. So you can see the DX Pro is kind of more of the pro look glove. So kind of like what you'll see in the NHL and pro levels. You don't have this interesting, like a faux leather material. You don't have the 3D design right there. You also don't have like the jeweled Alpha logo right there. It's just kind of much more understated. And you don't have like the jeweled DX logo here. It's just printed on the glove there. It kind of just depends on which one you're kind of looking for. There is some more pro looks on the DX Pro. So like this one is a Penguins colorway. The old QXs had the Montreal Canadiens colorway. So you can kind of see some more pro look on that, some different colors. So onto the gloves themselves, they honestly feel pretty close to each other. The big difference between them is really the palm. So you get your Pro Palm on the Pro and the Pro Palm Plus on the DX. What that is, basically this one's kind of a Nash, an ivory style Nash. It's very soft, very smooth all the way through. I'm a huge fan of this palm. It's very comfortable. It feels very like a lot of pro stock gloves I have. This one is supposedly made of the same material. The black feels pretty close, but I find the tech, like whatever this is, doesn't. It is kind of with that graphic on it that kind of makes it look like a digital palm, but it's not. It might give some texture or grip, not totally sure. It does have some texture here, lines. I don't mind that right there, but I find that this is kind of like isn't needed. I like this palm better. I remember reading somewhere that these materials are the same, but they don't really feel the same in your hand. And again, I'm more of a fan of this one here compared to this one. Now, the other big difference, and this is the biggest, well, kind of the biggest difference structurally, you have Impacts Plus and Impacts. Now, I don't know if that's the foam name or their new design for protection, but what it is basically the foam is denser and harder to squish on the DX versus the Pro, where it's a bit softer, a bit easier to squish. So you're just getting a little bit more protection on the DX compared to the DX Pro. Not a ton, but just a little bit right there. The gloves both feel pretty close to the same. I find the Pros fit a bit snugger, but all the gusset material is the same on them, so that used to be different. They both have 3-piece index fingers, so that's not a worry anymore. There's no difference there. So they're getting more and more similar. Personally, I would probably go with the DX Pro just because I like the palm better. I kind of like the undersay graphics a bit more. But I'm more just basically that palm, and you can save a bit of money in that sense. I think they're both solid gloves over their previous versions. I think Warrior did a good job on these compared to the QX, which I think wasn't protective enough. So that's about it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful and gives you some insight of which one to buy if you are thinking that way. Please remember, I have a bunch of kind of snapshot reviews on the DX Pro and the DX gloves and compare them to the previous one, as well as impact tests with mini sticks. That'll be linked in the description. So check those out if you're interested. Remember to like this video, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, Instagram. It helps me get gear like this so I can do more reviews on and everything like that. I just bought these to talk about because I thought Warrior did a good improvement over the previous versions, which I was very critical on. So these are just a snapshot review because I won't actually be wearing them on ice because they will be going back. Now, with that said, subscribe to me on YouTube and all that helps me get noticed for companies, as well as if you ever make a purchase because of one of my videos, please reach out to those companies on social media. Again, helps me get on their radar. So hopefully I can get some of this stuff to make more content on. Thank you very much for watching, and take it easy.